Who's that? And why are they in the cupboard? Looking for the tasty stuff, no doubt. Kellogg's Crunchy Nut. The munchies are calling.
If you think your job is hell, then spare a thought for these lot. They struggle with sewage, wrestle with rodents,
It's had its last supper.
combat creepy crawlies,
This is just disgusting. There's no need for it.
and wage war on waste.
There's nothing we won't tackle.
Plus, they do it all with a clean sense of humour.
Tell you what, your missus makes a lovely pan of soup, doesn't she?
Meet the Dirtbusters, Thursday at 7:30 on 3.
I should still be in bed, Mum. I'm not a morning person. I've such sleepyhead, Mum. I'm not a morning person. This early, I'm not great. Even when we're running late.
Mornings are hectic enough without a song and dance about breakfast.
Ooh, a Cocoa Pops at breakfast, morning's magic.
Kellogg's Cocoa Pops. Awaken the magic.
Every so often, something comes along that's worth moving for.
He was a Bora route, sure, and I still wonder why I ever wanted to see him more. I know it's useless to
For just €50 a month, our customers can enjoy 350 minutes and 150 texts to any network, plus one of the many great extras like free evening and weekend calls to any network. Get more with O2. O2. Together is better.
You wouldn't brush your teeth without a brush. Why treat your skin differently? New Garnier Exfo Brush and Wash. For skin that feels gently and deeply cleansed. It helps prevent blackheads, remove dead cells and excess sebum, cleansing virtually everything in its path. Exfo Brush and Wash. Great cleansing, clearer skin.
Take care.
Garnier.
Feel 100% fresh and dry. Alexandra Burke only uses Sure, the world's #1 deodorant brand. 48-hour protection. Dare to be ready for anything. Sure, it won't let you down.
Summer days means summer sales, and the Arnott sale is the biggest and best ever, with 50% off. Yes, that's 50% off fashion, furniture, sportswear, homewares and lots more. Buy in-store or online. The Arnott's Summer Sale final reductions at Arnott's.
What are you playing, girls?
Style Boutique. We're selecting outfits to sell in our shop. Oh, wow. She looks lovely.
Oh, yeah, hello.
What are you up to?
Just kitting out my character from Dragon Quest IX. You can choose shields, swords and everything.
Cool.
I've been stuck on that one for ages.
Enjoy every moment of summer with the Nintendo DSi. Now around $159.99.
Text message. I use Texaco with Techron. The engine runs clean, less moody. People who know cars trust the cleaning power of Texaco with Techron.
Greetings. I am a metaphor.
For what?
98 FM. I make right now good. You'd look great in a dress. Buy it now. Travel the world. Do it now.
Makes sense.
Dump your cheating idiot boyfriend now.
Kiss him now, you fool.
My work is done. Now is good. 98 FM.
Switch your home insurance with Jenny in FBD and get a 20% no claims discount if you haven't made a claim in 2 years. FBD. Our policy is you.
Is it starting soon, Mum?
Yes. Now be quiet.
Silence.
Hey, full up.
I can't see a thing.
Oh, sorry.
You'll never get clean like this.
Introducing the new Sun Clean Boost tablet. Even in difficult-to-reach places, it removes all tough stains. It cleans better than the leading brand, and it's the best-performing tablet at removing tea stains. New Sun Clean Boost tablets. Highly recommended by your dishes.
For whatever they have a go at, new Persil with the extra cleaning power of pre-treating agents. Remove stains, even tough ones like chocolate.
Heart rate stable.
It's growing fast.
A genetic experiment
This won't be human. Not entirely.
has created a new species
Nobody can see what we made.
beyond their control.
You know I love you, don't you? It's out there.
Splice, in cinemas July 23rd.
Flora's unique blend of seed oils naturally contains omegas 3 and 6, which are important to help keep hearts healthy. Look after the hearts most precious to you by giving them Flora. Care for the hearts you love. Find out your heart age at floraheartage.com.
A gladiator's worth is forged in the arena.
Gladiator does not fear death. He embraces it.
But it takes years of training.
You fought the gladiators. What do you think of my chances?
You're all gonna die.
Where you look into the abyss
I swear to be burned, chained, beaten, or die by the sword.
before you become a true warrior. Spartacus, Blood and Sand. Thursday at 10 on 3.
I don't wanna close my eyes.
You can stand under my umbrella, Ella. Maybe I didn't treat you. Everybody knows. Go put your hands up.
After all, I don't wanna close my eyes. I don't wanna rush sleep, but I miss you, baby. And I don't wanna miss a thing.
It's back-to-back comedy right now over on 3E, thanks to Family Guy, and then that's followed by American Dad. Well, here on 3, it's time to get a roundup of Wednesday's nightly news.
The Cabinet meets informally. A financial stimulus plan is on the table. A strike by French air traffic controllers causes disruption at home and abroad. And bankruptcies almost double in a year. The government is looking at some form of financial stimulus plan to encourage people to spend more money. The news leaked out of a meeting by ministers today.
It's no secret the Cabinet must save €3 billion in spending in December's budget. Today they held a day-long meeting at Farmley House in the Phoenix Park. The Minister for Finance, Brian Lenihan, talked to his Cabinet colleagues through the state of the public purse.
The key objective this year is to continue to meet our targets. We do have €3 billion to save. All of the other political parties agree that this must be done. There's no political disagreement in the political system about that. The government must make those decisions.
Following the meeting, ministers were keen to stress that it was too early to make definite decisions and that despite the likely deep cuts ahead, the focus must be on keeping people at work and spending in this country.
Domestic consumer spend is an important part of generating growth in the economy. I think people increasingly are recognising that the confidence building measures we are bringing forward, particularly in relation to rectifying the public finances, that's a crucial part of the recovery of the economy. So obviously we will, in coming months, in preparations for budgets and preparing for the autumn term, be looking at various initiatives in that area.
I think when you see the level of savings in our situation, where this level of savings have gone up from about 4% to somewhere about 12%, people are saving their money. So what we really need to do is, as a nation, is try and get those people who are saving their money to spend their money in the economy.
Already there's been debate about whether or not a property tax or water charges might be included. The Cabinet won't be signing off on a final budget for 5 months yet, leaving plenty of time for speculation and further lobbying. Marie Mulcahy, TV3 News.
The ESRI is warning that prolonged unemployment could lead to 200,000 people emigrating by 2015. The Economic and Social Research Institute also said that the state's plan to eliminate the deficit by 2015 will see $7.5 billion being taken out of the economy. The report, called Recovery Scenarios for Ireland, pointed out to the $25 billion being used to bail out Irish Nationwide and Anglo-Irish Bank as a major stumbling block for economic growth. Brian Carney will have to wait for leave to appeal his conviction for the murder of his wife Siobhan. In 2008, Carney was given a life sentence. Last July, the Court of Criminal Appeal rejected his bid to have that conviction overturned. His legal team is now arguing that the Supreme Court should hear the case on a point of law. Today, the Court of Criminal Appeal reserved its decision. French air traffic controllers went on strike today. The result was widespread disruption in airports at home and abroad.
Roisin and Michael Gallagher travelled from Swinford with their 3 children this morning, all set for their first family holiday abroad. But the excitement was short-lived.
I feel very disappointed, and I feel disappointed for the kids as well, for Michael, I suppose. But the kids, they're so looking forward to it. They've been talking about this for a long time. We'll enjoy our holiday when we get there.
French air traffic controllers are protesting at plans to unify European airspace under a single authority. Controllers fear that this would lead to job losses and cuts in some of their benefits.
After weeks of disruption in May for passengers, the last thing people want to hear when they arrive at Dublin Airport is that their flight has been cancelled. But today is only day 1 of a 5-day strike in France, so queues like this one here beside me could be a familiar sight for the rest of this week.
Aer Lingus and Ryanair flights to and from Paris, Nice, Carcassonne, Biarritz and Marseille are affected, and there's also disruption to any airline using French airspace, so some flights between Ireland and Italy and Spain could also be delayed or cancelled. The Dublin Airport Authority says today's disruptions will have a knock-on effect on tomorrow's schedule.
All the time in Marseille strike. There is strike because they ask for more money all the time. In Paris not much, but in Marseille all the time. This my sister, she said all the time.
Does it get annoying for French people when this happens?
Oh, a lot. Of course,
People travelling over the coming days are being advised to check online or with their airlines to make sure that their flights are not affected. Aisling Nicostala, TV3 News.
Almost half of pregnant women are overweight, according to a study by UCD's Centre for Human Reproduction. 13% of overweight mothers are obese and 2% are morbidly obese. Obesity in pregnancy is also associated with medical complications. The number of people declared bankrupt more than doubled last year. There's been a dramatic rise in the number of cases involving debt, insolvency and the winding up of companies, according to the latest annual report of the Court Service. Another possible product of the recession is a drop in the number of people seeking to end their marriages. And finally, for now, astronomers have found a star almost 300 times larger than our Sun. The star in a neighbouring galaxy could be the most massive ever discovered. It's hundreds of times larger than the Sun and is twice as big as any previously discovered. The star has a mass of about 265 times that of the Sun and is a little over 1 million years old. And that's it for now. TV3 News is back at 7 a.m. tomorrow. Tonight with Vincent Brown, with guest presenter Sarah Carey is next. Good evening.